Hi, I'm Tane Danger. This is a series called Connecting the East Metro, Gold Line Edition, where we are learning all about bus rapid transit connecting the East Metro. We are joined by a very special guest today, Charles Carlson, who heads up all of BRT for Metro Transit. And, you're already here. Okay, that's good. Hi, I am very excited to talk to you. We are on a bus rapid transit bus. I don't know, can you just tell me a little bit about this bus? Because this is what people will be on for the Gold Line.
Yeah, so this is a very exciting bus. This is a 60-foot bus that was manufactured in St. Cloud, Minnesota, so it's from right here in town. We use this on bus rapid transit lines. So there are 3 doors for this bus. You get on and off any door of the bus, no lining up at the front door, paying one at a time. The bus quickly gets back on its way, and they're special just for BRT, so we're excited about them.
So one of the things we want to talk about is this new line, Gold Line, going across the East Metro. Obviously, the bus and getting people there is a big piece of it. And there's also a bunch of other infrastructure that is coming along with the project. Tell us about the really interesting infrastructure.
Yeah, the Gold Line is the first of its kind in a dedicated Guideway BRT project. And what that means is the bus will be running primarily in its own lane or its own roadway. And it's the first one of these that we've built in the Twin Cities. So in addition to that, we also have a lot of places where we're not going through intersections, we're going up and over intersections.
Like a hover bus.
Like a hover bus, but with a bridge.
Oh.
So we'll be able to really speed up the route and also allow traffic to flow freely whenever the bus is going by.
So, brass tacks question here, Charles. How much is this thing going to cost me?
Yeah, so we're expecting the project will cost around $500 million, and it's been in development for a number of years. We've been somewhere in that ballpark. So
is $500 million? Is that a lot? Is that I have no real $500 sounds like a lot of money to me. So $500 million sounds like a lot of money. But I'm also thinking this is 10 miles, 21 stops, connecting multiple cities. I have not really a lot of context.
Yeah, so it's quite a bit more cost effective than a rail project would be. So that right there is a big savings, but it is a large project and it also involves a lot of other enhancements like pedestrian infrastructure. There's over $20 million worth of pedestrian trails that we're building as part of this project, and the project will build new roadway bridges. It'll replace the 4th Street Bridge over 694 in Oakdale. It'll build a brand new bridge for both BRT and for cars between Oakdale and Woodbury in the Bielenberg-Helmo Bridge.
And so $500 million, who or how is that getting paid for? I don't have $500 million.
Yeah, luckily we have a variety of funders. So the federal government, we're seeking a grant that would pay about 45% of the project from the FTA. Our local funds that would match that grant would actually come from Washington County and from Ramsey County, and there's a handful of very small other sources, but the primary funds would come from Washington County and Ramsey County.
When you say it's coming from those counties, is this like property tax things? Is it sales tax? How does that all happen?
Yeah, so each of the counties has a county sales tax that is used for transportation investments, and we'd be using some of the proceeds from those sales taxes.
So I got to tell you, I like this bus. This is very comfortable. When can I take a bus like this out into the East Metro?
Great question. So right now we're finishing the design. We're hoping to get the funding for the project this winter into next year and start construction in 2022. That would allow us to finish construction and ride this bus in 2025.
You can ride in 2025.
That's right. And we have a number of other projects that will be opening in the meantime, starting with the Orange Line this December. So you could ride this bus in December on the Orange Line.
Listen, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job. You're applying to the feds for all this money and like support and things, and you should put in the application how cool it is to be able to say you can ride in 2025 because it rhymes.
There is a more intangible section of the application, and that's a great idea. We'll put that in.
Well, thank you so much, Charles, for chatting with me. My name is Tane Danger. This has been Connecting the East Metro Gold Line Edition. If you want to learn more about the Gold Line project, you can go to metrotransit.org/gold-line. But until next time, thank you so much. And can we ride the bus together somewhere?
We can ride it right now.
Goodbye, everybody.